you don't mind. But anyways, we're gonna sit here for a minute and get ready. Make sure everybody starts filing in. So, hope you guys are ready for something cool today because we're gonna work together as a team to make art. Ain't that awesome? I drew this as standby until I get on here. I need to make something. So when we start, we got this. So, anyways, I wanted to get here early so I could do this. Ah, look at that man. Found this. It's from a movie. Hopefully I'll be able to watch it soon. Anyways, it's from the 80s. It's theater, something like that. Looks pretty neat. But hopefully I'll be able to watch it soon. So, anyways, I hope everybody's doing well today. And if this is your first time, thank you for showing up. I'm also multi-streaming. So, if you are on Facebook, you could probably watch my live stream from there. Probably be able to see the chat. And if you are, hey Demetra, if you are on YouTube, of course, you will see me there as well. Like always, if you are wanting to follow along, you can by all means. And if you don't want to, then you don't have to. You can just stay here for the show. But either way, we're going to have fun today because we're going to be working on a new piece, and I want to have you guys help me figure out what we're going to draw. So, with all of that being said, hopefully we don't run into any issues this time with the stream. Weather seems to be pretty good. So, yeah. And if you're watching on Facebook and you've never watched me before, basically what I do is I was going through a series of teaching people how to draw. But we've almost concluded that to this point. Everything else basically revolves around hands, feet, face, torso, neck, little odds and ends and stuff like that. But if you're just doodling and stuff, you can just keep doing it. Just keep working at it. There isn't anything to really be worried about. Don't worry about if people think that your work isn't good or not. Because half of the people that say that your work sucks, they don't even do what you do. So, don't even worry about that. But today, we're going to go over just drawing a picture once we get some more people in here. I'll give it a few minutes. In the meantime, I will doodle something as I'm checking to see what the multi-stream is looking like. Okay. So, we only have one person. So that's okay. Anyways, let's get started here. We're going to just doodle, make something. I don't know. We'll draw like a small man or something like that. Some kind of thing. Maybe a little robot thing. Little doo-doo-doo. There we go. Got to a little head, neck. Draw a little balloon man. Little balloon head like that. Maybe put some wheels on them. Definitely got to brace that across and bring that down. I hope you guys are having a good week. Some of you may be at church or maybe doing other things with the family, kids doing stuff. That's cool. If you're able to catch me later, then most definitely would like to. Don't feel shy. If you want to communicate, please do. If you have any questions, please ask. If there's anything that I can answer for you. Currently, in the meantime, this is what I got so far. Not even really drawing anything major. I'm just doodling right now for the time being until I get some more people here. I'll give us until maybe about 5 more minutes, and then from there, if you're the only person in, Demetra, I guess it's just going to be me and you making something. So that's fine too. I don't mind that. Many people are still trying and wanting to figure out how to get on here. If you have any questions about it, definitely let me know, and we can try to, or at least I can try to answer the question for you while we're drawing. So if you have any questions or want to ask any questions, feel free to do so. So we got a little motorcycle man here. Literally his whole existence is just a motorcycle. Glug, 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 glug. Look at him. See, you know, he's got that. Put an exhaust pipe out of his head. There we go. There you go. Nice little exhaust pipe. Alright, there we go. And then we'll give him a little smoke. You know, some ozone depleting smoke because he's idling. And I guess we'll give him another one on the side. There we go. There we go. Just doodling. I ain't really getting into anything today, but yeah, if anybody's already here in the chat and want to talk, then you know, give me the first idea. You can put it down there in the chat below, and then we can try to make this whatever we're trying to make. So last time I left off, we were working on eyes, showing what's going on with eyeballs, how to make eyes, different things like that. I guess since we're sitting here, I want to go ahead and erase this little guy. I'll show you a bit about hands. I ain't going to go too deep into this because we all have hands. You can look at your own hands and see that your own hands can do. You can use that as a reference. I mean, you know, something as simple as holding your hand just basically like this. You know, everybody's got one. Easiest way to make a hand, especially the simplest way, is make an L and then a line here. A semicircle and an L. That's all that you need. Okay? How that works is the thumb is the bottom part of the L that circles around like a teapot. It's like a teapot. If you really want to look at it, you see, it's like a handle to a mug or a teapot. So that's the thumb. Very basic, very simple. It's not hard. Each finger, when you do that, you want to look at size difference. This one is decent size. The middle finger is slightly larger. Ring finger is slightly smaller than the middle finger. Pinky finger usually is right there. Now, pinkies, you want to try to work on those being on the outside of the hand, which sometimes you want to just make a small pinky and just get that out of the way. So there you go. Now you got a pinky. Okay, and then you also have the index finger here. So boom, you got that. So now you got those two. Okay, and then everything else becomes easier from there. You just make a U, middle finger, and then a U, the other finger. Over time, it'll become easier. I've been doing this for at least 15 years, and I still have trouble with hands. Hands are always going to give me a trouble. But, you know, you're always going to have something that's going to give you an issue. It's okay. That's just part of it. You can draw hands in many different ways. You know, that's an open hand. You can draw side angle of a hand, you know, which would be like this. You know, after a while, like I said, it'll get easier. Thumb, you would just try to make it as even as possible to this. There we go. So that's kind of how you would have for a hand. You know, if you were going for that for like an arm, you know, you would make the wrist, and then the rest of the arm would come under. You know, if you wanted to do the knuckles, you would just make a semicircle for the knuckles. That's usually what I do, or at least that's what I normally do. If you want to do fingernails, fingernails is just basically a semicircle or a crescent moon close to the tip. You want to try to stay as closely to the tip, but not going too far. You don't want to arch it all the way up here because that looks kind of odd and peculiar, and that doesn't make much sense. But if you have it lower, you can just do it that way, and then the thumb would just be a rounding like that. So you have somewhat of a finger, somewhat of a hand, that kind of situation. So that works pretty well. High five and low five. Yes, that's correct. Thanks, Lynn. Yes. So you got both there. High five, low five. You know, karate chop. You can do that. Karate chop is easy. That's just side of the hand. And then all the fingers are all together. So you just bring them like this. And then the thumb. Do an old 70s karate chop. You know, one of those. So, I mean, there's different ways to do hands. I mean, you can do them like that. You can get more in depth with them if you want to, where all the fingers are all more realistic. Like if you wanted to draw a finger, like the knuckle curvature, you know, less curvature, starting with the bed of the nail. We'll say just a little long fingernail. You got that. The rounding of the finger to here. You see, then you can do under, over, you know, however you want to for more detail if you want to for the finger. See, fingers are easy. Like you can do that finger there, and then what you could do to make an illusion, because all art is the manipulation of your eyes. Okay, it doesn't matter what anybody tries to tell you. It doesn't matter what school you go to and how many thousands of dollars you spend. Yeah, them claws. Hey, Volse, good to see you, bud. Yeah, so you know, it doesn't matter how you do this. You know, this is an illusion. You know, the finger crossing over the other one. There you go. Now you got two fingers, okay? And then the others would literally just overlap and disappear, and then lap and disappear. And then this side would just basically be a thumb. You see? And how you would continue this is you want to just semicircle it back to the wrist, and then the wrist continues to the thumb. And that's a basic hand if you want to do a hand. Whatever. So, hands are basically that way. Feet, about the same. Feet, you can't do anything but one of three things. You can either draw the ankle, which we're just going to do this. We're going to do the mannequin foot. So, I hope you guys don't mind we do mannequin feet. So, we're going to do that. We're going to take a look here. You know, and what we're going to do here from that is you got this foot here, and then we'll bring it down. You bring your other foot down here, you're going to have an ankle. You're going to have an ankle bone. We'll do it this way too, so you can see. Okay? Feet are very basic and simple. Cylinder, foot, semicircle, ankle bone, and then what do you have from there? Then you have the base of your foot. There it is. You make the heel, semicircle to a point, and then once you have that, then you know, these look like some fat diabetic feet, but whatever. You make the big toe, and then you can just make the toes, which will be similar to the foot or the hand, but as you make the toes, each toe gets significantly less. This toe rounds out. Once you come in, then you just make that loop, then you make that loop, then you make that loop. You want to try to keep it at least parallel in a straight line, because if you make a straight line, it should look like that. Okay? Even if you do a shoe, let's say that you're doing a shoe around this and you want to make the shoe is only going to go so far around the foot. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to really worry about how your feet look or anything like that if you're drawing feet. Now, if you're doing a barefoot, you want to just put a small arch on it, and that's pretty much it. You got 4 toes, maybe it got shot off in Nam, who knows, or you stepped on a landmine, boom. Or if you want to be real grotesque, you can draw bone like that, but we're not going to do all that mess. This isn't Halloween or any shit like that. So But that's basically what you're looking at. Toes are the same way. You're just going to do a semicircle for the toenail. A lot of times you can just get by with feet where you don't have to do all that extra stuff, because the fact that the focus of the picture is not going to be specifically on the feet, unless that's the main focus is the feet. And at that point, then you want to adjust your picture for what you're trying to do. Yet again, like the last lesson. And some of you that are on Facebook that are watching this, you need to go and check out the YouTube videos, the live videos that I did on there, on my YouTube channel, so that way you can actually see what I was talking about. Now I might go back over and do an overview later of everything, and we'll have like a whole group discussion, maybe a Q&A of things that may or may not be understanding of what I'm doing or what I was showing, so that way it could be clear. And this is only if you want to add fingernails for more detail, and if these fingers here, you can do this. I was just showing that just to give you an idea of that's how you could do a hand. And I mean, you can do anything from that being that way to whatever. Fat Night, yeah, exactly. But that's pretty much it for the hands and the feet. I mean, it's not very much else that you can really do with that. So, with that being said, we're going to go on ahead and just delete this. Now, what we're going to do from now on, because I want to have a quick moment with you guys. I'm just going to put this pen down for just a second. Since we've already went over the basics of learning how to draw, I'm just going to give you a quick overview. The main thing is using the wireframe that I showed you guys in the very first how to draw video. Wireframe is the easiest way for you to be able to figure out how to do a body. You can get into more detail of the actual physique of a body, and if you want to do that, I got a tool here that I'm going to show you. It's real simple, real easy to use. Anatomy, if you choose to do so, you would use, and I would recommend going to Walmart, Hobby Lobby, any place like that, and get you one of these dummies, okay? These dummies here are going to teach you more about anatomy than anything I can show you. Anything that any teacher can show you, anything that any book can show you, okay? The reason being is because when you're looking at this, you're looking at what is considered a physical model of a human being's body, okay? And I'll give you the quick overview. So some of you that have mentioned this in the past about all the anatomy and showing how to do the anatomy, I want to give you the easiest way to do this, okay? You have the head. This is the head shape, okay? I use this for painting. So you have the head. You have the head here. You have the neck, okay? All of this you can do is literally a semicircle. That's it. You have the torso, okay? This is your torso. You have little balls for your shoulders. You have the upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, as you can see here. Hope everybody can understand that pretty well. Same thing goes on the other side. Pivot point is going to be in your stomach. That's your stomach area. These are your hips, your lower waist. These are the balls of your hips, legs, upper thigh, knees, calves, ankles, feet. This is going to be your best friend, okay? Especially if you want to learn how to draw certain body shapes and get the idea of, oh, arms are up or this way, or posing it however you want to. This is very useful for that, okay? Once you get the idea of this, and once you have this part down, then it all comes up to you, okay? Art is all perspective of another individual, okay? It's all manipulation of lines, shadows, angles, and using these are references for the body, but you may be trying to do something different. You might want to do cartoon work. You might want to do more illustration, similar to what I do, or like my style of art that I do, where what I'm doing really consists of a multiple array of different things, like anime, as well as it mixed with Western style normal drawing. So I mean, it's it really just depends on what you're trying to do, what you want to do. It doesn't matter much about yes, the proportions, exactly, Volse, thank you. It just really depends on what you're looking for, Okay, now, you can read books. There's nothing wrong with reading books. Learn as much as you can if you want to have a more technical feel to it. But if you want something that feels more natural, I'm going to draw and show you how to do things in a natural way if you have questions. If you want to learn, and you want to see, and you want more information about this, please put something on the Facebook page, or start a conversation and link me into it, or put something in the communication for the YouTube or something like that. Communication is key, guys, so that's why I'm asking for that. Plus, also, it helps with the algorithm. So, as long as I'm able to communicate, that would be good. If you don't want to be judged by other people, I think I have my email on many different things for my platform, so you can email me. Please give me some time, because of course I'm making these time-lapse videos and doing a lot of things, so sometimes I have other commission work that I'm doing or other things like that, so I will get to you. But enough of that. I just want to pick up from where I left off on the last class, because I was slightly frustrated. Now we are going to get to the good stuff. Now, you guys, I think we only got 3 viewers tonight, so you 3 are going to make a new drawing. And what I'm going to do is, yes, I want to use a pose. So, first things first, I want to find out, do we want to do a male or a female, or do we want to do both? What kind of body are we trying to go for today? First person that comes up in the chat will be the first thing I pick. So, first come, first serve. This is how this works. Oh, Mr. Goodbody. Okay. I got you. Alright. So, you want a Mr. Goodbody body. Okay. So, let's see. For those of you that want to know, this is going to show my age. There was a show back in the 80s. Late 80s. Early 90s is when it went away, but it was called Mr. Goodbody, and he was a exercise fanatic, and he used to wear this suit that had all the organs in the body. Trying to think of a pose that would emphasize Mr. Goodbody. You can't really see one. He was a health fanatic. Here we go. We have a man running. We got a good start. So, first things first, we're going to throw this man running here. Alright, and we're going to resize this man. We're going to give him a little bit of an action pose here. We're going to give him a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we got the man. This is going to be Mr. Goodbody. This is him. This is him jogging. He's having a great time. Most people who jog, they have great times until either a dog comes out or they run into a manhole and they end up becoming a statistic. But this man's not doing that. He's just running, having a great time. Okay. So what's going on with Mr. Goodbody? What is he going to be doing? What is he going to wear? What are we going to have him wearing? So we got him there. I want to go on ahead, and while I'm sketching up his body, should try to find some music. That's what I'm going to do next time. Is I want to try to get some music, or I might be able to just pull up some stuff. Give me a minute. Let me give you guys something that you can hear, because we're over here doing all kinds of stuff. So let me see what I can find for you guys for you to listen to. In the meantime, go on ahead and add more to the chat if you don't mind, and we can also take a look at that, and I'll take a peek while I am getting things together. There we go. Alright. So we got some music going. I hope you guys like the sound of it. Let me move my headphones so it doesn't double echo on you guys, because that would suck. Alright, so We got Mr. Goodbody here. He's having his little jog, you know. It's probably early in the morning because you know how some people are. We're going to make this a little bit thicker. I think we're going to try to go more cartoon with this one. Not going to try to do ultra realistic or any of that mess today. So we're just going to just make him look just old-fashioned, just cartoon, man. Anybody else want to add something? Like, what do we want him to wear? Shorts, little hat, beanie. Is he a hipster? Is he just some regular guy running? What do we got here? So you want to give Mr. Goodbody, you want him running in a suit? Okay, I can have him running in a suit. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Okay. We can definitely do that. There we go. So is he just taking a jog in a suit? I mean, I dig that if that's what we want to do. Now let's keep in mind though, I can't get too graphic here because we are streaming on YouTube and Facebook, but you know, if you want to see more gory stuff, because some of you know that I can do shock horror 80s gym commercial outfit. Okay, I tell you what we can do. I can do a mixture of both. I'll put him in one of those leotards with the thong thing and a jacket, like he's running. Okay, yeah, it's going to be business up top, and who knows what the hell's going on the bottom. That's going to be great. Okay, we'll give him that. We'll make him a little athletic 80s junkie man. You know, he's running around here all pumped up. You know, look at him. He looks all healthy and fit, you know. So let's get in here. Let's see, we're gonna get that. And then we got old boy here running. Destroy him. Look at JoJo being JoJo. You guys don't get too rowdy in there. I can't see everything. But have fun though. Anyway, so we got him running. I think I want to make his calf a little big. That's okay. His face is going to be silly. And as you see here, we don't really have to do much with the feet because, you know, he's wearing shoes. So that's it right there. But since we said it's in the 80s, why not give him some high tops? So we're going to go on and give him the high boys. So I'm going to go on ahead and make a mark here so I know where the high top's supposed to be. Also, if you guys are watching and you think other people would like to see the stream, go on ahead and share if you don't mind. You can definitely share a link, or if there is a link, or if you could just share the page or YouTube, Facebook, whichever one that's showing up right now that you're watching on. That would be great. Let's go on ahead and fix that. That doesn't look too good. I couldn't do better. That's mediocre. Well, like absolute dog crap. I don't like that. Alright, let's see here. We got this, and then we're going to bring it down. There we go. Alright, and then we'll give him a little sole in the bottom of his shoe. Nothing too crazy because, you know, he's wearing tennis shoes. He's an exercise man, you know. So we're not going to go too long tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to be doing no 3-hour stream tonight. Your man here forgot to eat earlier, as we're trying to get the stream situation taken care of for the stream tonight. I was working on some stuff trying to get it situated, but that's okay. Now we're going to scoot on in here for the hands. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go. I hope you guys can hear the music or like the little bit of music that's in the back. I'll get a playlist put together for the stream so we don't run into any issues with us getting flagged, because nobody wants your boy getting flagged because he's got copyrighted music, which is dumb. Because sometimes you have your own music and then you can put up here and then it will say it's copywritten and you can't use it. Silly stuff, but whatever. It's okay. That's not going to stop us. So we're here. We're going over here and we're going to get this hand situated there. Alright, and then we're going to bring it down to the knuckles. Give them a little wavy, little wave. Bring it over and back up. Boom. Right there. Over and back up. Bang. And one more time. Or two more times for good measure. And there we go. Alright. We don't have any pretty trees, but we have a nice looking pair of hands. You know. Or a set of hands. Whatever it is. We got hands. Alright. Look at this strapping young lad here. And then we're going to take that away. Because, you know, we don't want to give the impression that we're doing something that we shouldn't be doing. So now we're going to go on ahead and give him those high shorts. You know. There we go. We got him with the Slim Goodbody shorts. We'll give him the little leotard for the whole body. There we go. The old-fashioned leotard. You like that? Alright. Thank you very much, Volse. There we go. There we go. Alright. And we almost got this man completely done with his leotard here. Look at that. If that is not 80s, I don't know what is. There's that. We also got to give him a wristband because, you know, they always had the wristband. There we go. You know, he's got his little t-shirt. Look at this man in his little t-shirt. Oh, ain't that cute? Alright, and now he's got his little shoes. And we got to go back here and fix his shoes up, you know, because he's got to have his shoes. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to give him the old space suit, Space Force boots. That's right, get pumped up. Tell you what, since we're in the 80s and we're going to be doing the 80s kind of man, might give him the old pumps. I had a pair of these when I was a kid. It was like shoelace. Hold on. Let me fix this. There it is. Okay. So we're going to try to do this. I'm going to try to do this by memory, so don't give me shit about it if I don't get it right. Okay? I'm trying to do this all by memory. And that looks like a combat boot. What am I doing? That is not... I guess he has a Herman Monster foot. He's kind of like handicapped. I'm not making fun of handicapped people, so chill out. But, you know, here we go. There it is. Much better shoe. Much better situation there. Cool. Alright, so now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to come back around and then we're going to bring this down like so, and then there we go. Now we got tennis shoes, good old tennis shoes, and then we'll put the tongue of the tennis shoe there. Boom. Alright, now quick and easy way to do this is just zigzag it up, and there you go. Now you got your shoe tied. And then you do it the opposite direction. Boom, 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 boom. You know, it could be better, but I don't really care. That's not our focus. We're just trying to get a good picture of him running. That's stupid. I think I'm just going to have to redraw that whole shoe. I don't think that foot came in the way that I wanted it to. I think part of it is because of the angle of the ankle. And see, this is also something, too. You'll run into this, look, guys. You know, you'll be in the middle of drawing something, the perspective may be off. So you have to go back. So there's nothing wrong with that. Don't beat yourself up if you're like, ah, damn it, I gotta go back and I gotta go finish this. Nah, that's okay. I do it a lot. If you watch my time-lapse videos, they're all there. I do it so much it almost is almost comedical just looking at it and seeing how many times I erase in one video. Like, I mean, sometimes it can get way out of control. I've done it before, and let's see. And so we got that, and then let's give him some thigh-high shin socks. Some of you may or may not know about these bad boys here, but you know, these are all-star socks. If you're not wearing those, you're not really doing anything. There we go. All right. And that right there would be the little ball that you would push on the shoe to pump it up. So a lot of them have basketball pumps, and it would pump up the shoe, and that would be about it for that. But here we go. So now we got the general idea of what this man is wearing. So we're going to just shaping this up some, bring some of this down so we can get some more definition into the body, because we don't want it to look basic and bland, because it has to have some type of shape and form to it, because it does look very plain right now, but we are working on that. And as you can see here, there we go. And now the shorts are complete. I'll come back through with some detail, maybe some sweat, you know, get something going. I'll throw a background in here too for him, so you guys will have that to take a look at as well. So here we go here, and then we'll just give him a little hump for definition for the shirt. So it looks like he's actually wearing a shirt. So this leotard here, which obviously he's wearing a thong leotard, which, I mean, you go do what you're going to do. That was the 80s though. They did that kind of stuff, you know. They just went out there and did whatever they wanted. Great time. Great time to be alive. Hopefully we didn't lose too many people. No, looks like we're still going strong. Looks like the stream is still going. No issues. Great. So let's go on ahead and finish this. There we go. Got the shirt. Got the shirt. Bring it over there. And then we'll come on down. And we'll bring that over there. And then boom. There we go. Now we got him and we got his whole outfit. We got all of this. Bring the shoulder over. Bring it across. And then we have his shirt. And then we'll do the shirt neckline. And there you go. Now you got a man jogging. You got a man that's got steady jogging, steady speed. And then we will come in here and we will fix up everything with the brush. Give him some definition, give him some other stuff like that. So, you know, we'll give him a little bit of this and some of that. You know, give a little definition under the shirt. Slightly. A little bit, you know, kind of, there it is. You know what I'm talking about. Little chest, you know, maybe slight muscle definition under the shirt. Nothing too crazy, you know, little definition in the arm, a little bit over here. I mean, his shoulder is really massive, so, you know, you got a little bit there. And of course, you got his neck. All right. Looking good so far. I'm actually think that this is looking pretty good. Let's go on ahead and give him some marks here, you know, since he's been running and stuff, you know, fabric stretching and everything, and outside and back over. There we go. Alright, so we got him in good shape in this point, so we can drop this now. Then we'll back out. Alright. And now we will give him a kneecap. There we go, because nothing's worse than not having a kneecap, and that sucked. I don't know what I was doing there. You know? There we go. There it is. There's his knee. And there's that knee. So we got his knees. Alright. He's got a little janky legs, but that's nothing to be worried about. Okay, so now since we've got him here, we should give him a face. So we should give him a face. Let's go on ahead and give this man a face. I think he's a man that runs with his mouth open. There's that. Now we're gonna make him a little tired. You know, he's wired. He's wired for exercise. So we'll say he's all the way up. He's all the way up, awake. You know, fully alert. So there we go. So we got him some wide eyes. There we are. And of course, it's the 80s, so he's got a headband on. Everybody in the 80s had a headband on. I think we should give him a fanny. Yeah, let's give him a fanny pack. There it is. Because who's jogging out there without a fanny pack, you know? There you go. Especially in the 80s. You ain't going to be running nowhere without that. Caffeine and uppers, yeah, you know. He had to get up, he had to get ready, he had to be ready for the run. You know, that's what this man was about. He wanted full on contact with his exercise. He wanted to have a full experience. And he's out here and he's having a full experience. Look at this man. Look at him. That's the look of a champion. Terrified. He doesn't know what's going on. He's scared. He doesn't have a clue. You know, we'll just make him bald. He doesn't even have to have any hair. As a man like this, he doesn't have any hair. He doesn't have any hair. He's just bald. Nah, we'll go in the one strand. We'll just, you know, something silly like that. Another strand of hair that's just crazy. Nothing too serious. It's got a couple of strands of hair. There you go. And then we just got lines on here. There we go. And there it is. Now we got a man that's just running and having himself a good old time. He's having a fit. He doesn't know what's going on. Now, since we got him here, now we can drop the background, which is going to be fun. This is actually going to be a fun experience. Let's go here. Well, first thing we want to do is get this guy some color. So we're going to give him neon color clothes. We're going to give him some neon yellow pants. That's what we're going to start with. The neon yellow shorts. Yo, how you doing, Sloth? So he's got the yellow shorts. We're going to give him the hot pink shirt. All right. And then we're going to give him the neon looking green fanny. Orange. Let's see, we'll give him some orange rim socks. This guy's going to be nothing but pure fucking 1980s man. There he is. He's running. What about his headband, huh? What are we going to do? We're going to give him some lavender. Look at that lavender. Ooh. Don't you look spiffy there, sir. All pumped up on whatever that you got going on in your body. You're having a great time. Look at this man. Let's just take a moment and look at this man. You see, he's got his eyes are all wide open. He's well aware of what's going on. It looks like he might be yelling at people. We don't really know. But he's on the run and he's running. We'll say that he's got a little bit of a tan because he likes to come outside and run. So we'll say that he's got somewhat of a tan. There we go. Yeah, a little bit there, a little bit there. And we got this man screaming down the street. All right, look at that. I have to say this looks like a normal person from Anywhere, Florida. Yeah, that looks just like Anywhere, Florida, USA. There we go. Yes, all the colors. He is out there running. Yes, he is out there running. I know it's a lot of color. I know he's very bright, but it's okay though because he's running and he is having himself a great time right now. So now we're gonna go back and touch it up some. Give him a little touch up here and there. Like right over here, we're going to touch them up. Look at that. There we go. Little touch up, little touch up, little touch up. Bang. Alright. We're in good shape. Like it. Very nice. Alright. Neon was a big thing in the 80s. Everybody was wearing neon. There we go. Bottom of his shoes. And what color are we going to make his shoes? I guess we'll make them red. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now we got that man running out here. Some actual really nice looking gear. We're going with red wristband too. There he is. Now he's running. Now he's having a good time. Now we can drop this behind him. Alright. There we go. His eyes are a little off, but that's okay. I'm not really too worried about that. We can fix that real quick. And give him all we gotta do here is just give him the blot and the blot. Right there. Drag this over, drop it down. Bang, look at that. He's got blue teeth because he's on that mess. I need to take that back again and blot his teeth with some whitening. I mean, granted, I would have him with some jacked up teeth, make him look like he's a little bit of a crackhead, but that's okay. You know, don't wanna get any crackheads out there that may be watching. Don't want them to feel all, oh, he's making fun of me. I'm not making fun of you. You do what you're gonna do. Alright, there we go. We got this man, you know, he's running, okay, and he's out there screaming and stuff, and we don't know why, but I think we might find out in a minute. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We got that man running. I like this so far. It looks good. Looks good. What do you guys think? You guys think it's okay? Looks alright so far. Yeah, he's a little cockeyed. I give my hand a rest for a second. Alright. Let's get back in here. I was thinking about trying to use a brush, but I don't think it's going to allow me to do what I'm trying to do, so that's okay. We'll just throw down another layer, a new layer. Okay. There it is. Thank you. Thank you very much for a quick job and a not so long stream today. Yeah, I'm trying my best to make them look decent. I'm not gonna just have them look like some shabby bum. But there we go. We're gonna go in a little bit of shading here, and I might go in some texture maybe. There we go. Yep. Are you ready? I am ready. Whenever you need. I got what you need. I am ready. Cocaine, uppers, and speed. I will be there. He's the Baywatch fucking drug man. He's just screaming down, hey man, you need some drugs? You need cocaine or something? Yeah, I can see this man, you know, running in place. Oh man, I gotta keep moving, man. I gotta keep moving. You know, he seems like the type of guy that would need to keep boogieing. You know, he can't stay still. He got to keep moving. Even his hair is silly. Like we'll give him like a couple of little streaks. Give him a couple of streaks. Not gonna just leave him high and dry with nothing for hair. That would be mean. So we're gonna give him a little bit. I'm gonna give him something here, like so. And then we're gonna come back. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, pretty much. This man's got it all. If you got a need, he's got a fix. This is the man that you, Mr. Goodbody. He wants everybody to be fully and everybody be out there and exercised up. He wants everybody to be on his level of fitness. And that means doped up, coked up, whatever it is. He wants you out there jogging, having fun, you know, out there. He looks like Harold. Harold's got 2 strands of hair and wild in the face. That's sad. But, alright, I'll take it. That is fine. There we go. I didn't want it to. Yeah, he's wired all right. I mean, he's a good body. He's on that good body. He's got that Mr. Goodbody. He's over here, and that ain't pink eye either. That's a bloodshotted eye, and that man is just in a bad shape. But I tell you what, if you want it to look more realistic, I got something for you. Got something for you here before we run out of time. Hopefully we don't run out of time. I'm not trying to go too hard, but we'll put, you know, he's got something. This will be fun, you know, because he's tweaked out. He's got all these things running after him, you know. He's running with these pumpkins, you know. Got these big pumpkins. But this brush sucks sometimes because, you know, you gotta move it around. Yeah, there he is. He's seeing all these vegetables making noise and laughing at him and stuff. Yeah. Flocka Wacky Bobo. Yeah, he's on all that mess. He's got everything. This man is out there living life to the fullest. Alright, we got a crack here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this crack really red, really bright. That I know that was slightly terrifying how I zoomed in on his face. That's okay. It'll be fine. There it is. There you guys go. Look at that. Look at that red eye. Got some of that old-fashioned red eye. Boy, he is out there. Screaming his ass off as he's seeing weird shit on the ground that's talking to him. And then we'll even make it funnier than this if you really want it funny. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now all these things are going to say stuff to him. Okay, so I hope you guys are ready because they're going to start talking. See? I knew you guys would have fun with this. There we go. They're going to give this one a little tail here. This one's going to have one here. And then these two. There we go. Alright. There's that. Alright. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to shade in the rest of this down here. Make it look all the same proportion. Oh, of course, it's going to act silly now because, oh, why? So how you guys like it so far? Everybody having fun? Everybody enjoying the picture so far? Enjoying the whole situation, music? Anything that you think that might need to change or add or anything? Nope. Yeah. The stuff that they're gonna say here. Yeah, no clue yet what they're gonna say, but it's gonna be wild. Trust me, I aim to please. I'm not gonna let anybody just have, you know. Alright. Here we go. And then we have to give him speed lines because, you know, he's running, but also he's got anxiety. Woo! Anxiety! Not making fun of anybody that's got anxiety. I know that shit can be difficult, but, you know. There you go. Yep. In Soviet Russia, they do. They eat you. You know. We got one more thing to do here. We have... I'm looking for the sweat. Once I can find the sweat, we'll be in good shape. Ah, here we go. Got a little bit of sweat there. Now a little bit of sweat here. Gonna make his whole head area sweaty, you know. Like, you know, a little sweaty. A little sweaty. Tad bit sweaty here. You see? There's a little bit of sweat. Got him a little bit of gloss. A little glossy. Nothing too crazy. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to get really dark. I hope you guys are all ready for this because this is where the shit's about to hit the fan. Alright. Yeah. This is where it gets bad. This is where it's all going to get bad. Oh boy, look at that blood. That's what some of you wanted. Yeah, he does. He smells like sweat and beer and all this stuff. He's got, you know, all these little things that got little beady eyes, you know, because he's on that mess. You know, he's on that mess. So they all got little beady eyes looking at him. I'm going to make these a little bit bigger so I don't have to waste so much time circling them in. Yep. Yeah, he's having a meltdown big time. Yeah, he sure is. Alright, guys. Here we go. Here we go. See, this is the part I hate about this right here. Because I always have to go through. I always have to freaking change the color of this. Even though I have it already changed 1,001 daggum times, it always does this every freaking time I try to use this. I always have to hit OK. And then... let me change the size of this because that's very large. Ugh. There we go. Hey, you okay, buddy? I don't think so. There we go. This is better. Yeah. All right. I like it. I like it. What do you guys think? What do you think? Anything needs to be added? I think that we did good for literally doing this in 40 something minutes. So, I gave everybody everything that they wanted. A cracked out exercise man running on the beach with all kinds of crazy mess out here. Yes, exactly. All right. So I'll let you guys figure out, do I need to add anything? Take it away? Leave it as is? Because I think once we're done, I'm going to give it the sign. I'm going to sign it. No? Okay, guys. Well, since nobody said anything, I guess that means that it's good as it is. So you know what that means? We're going to hide the signature somewhere. I got a perfect place. Nah, that's too large. Yep, panic attack while running. Yes, ma'am. Alright, guys. There it is. Yep. Let's go on ahead and just turn that off. Thank you, Volse. And thank you all for showing up. Greatly appreciate everybody being here. Oh man, I missed some of the people that were also on the multi-stream. So let me see what's going on in the chat on the multi-stream, because this gives me an opportunity. It's a little slow on the load up, so I haven't had a chance to really look at it. So while I am waiting for it to pop up, I'm going to just take a minute here and say thank you for showing up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope everybody had a good time with it. I hope the stream was good and it didn't lag up. That's one thing I was really hoping it didn't do. So that's a good thing. Let's see here if I can get the chat to pop back up again. I had to refresh it, so I'm going to give it a second and see, because this is all new with the multi-streaming, so we'll see. Well, here it is. I got you. Yeah, the Facebook thing was new. It didn't work earlier. Partially because I had like 1,000 different things associated with it, so I wasn't expecting it to even work. But it's okay. It worked. At least you two are able to see it, so that's a plus. And plus it's Wednesday, so people are out there doing God knows what. Everybody's got sports and shit. So, but anyways, hey, it's cool though. He is geeking out bad. Yeah, he's geeking out bad. I mean, damn, he's running across the beach and he's got vegetables talking to him covered in blood, talking about, hey, I smell brains and sweet man flesh, and hey, you okay, buddy? And there's one man talking to him. The rest of the shit, the potato, is the man that's talking to him. That's the only person that's really actually having conversation with him. So everything else is a figment of his imagination, which is horrifying. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for stopping in, Josh. And at least I know now that it's working. So, it's not like the subscription I had to pay to actually get this thing to freaking work. At least it can do double streaming on satellite. So, I mean, I can't knock on that too hard. So that's a plus, and it looks good, and everything came through. And from what I could tell, it didn't have a lot of lag. So, if we can promote this and get more people in here to do this, I mean, I might do it more than just, what is that? This is probably the same guy in the house in Plants vs. Zombies. Probably. It could be. I mean, this is why you don't do heavy drugs and go jogging. You don't know when it might hit. You don't know when it might hit. He thought it would be fun to be out there and bash vegetables and stuff with a hammer. And these are all the victims of him bashing pumpkins and lettuce and cabbages and zucchini and I don't know what that is, a yam. Right there, the purple one. Who knows? He probably just went nuts. But yeah, in his fanny pack he's got all types of goodies. But yeah, no, you can't be running around doing that kind of stuff. You're just asking for trouble. I like how he's about to step on them. Probably, more than likely, that game is just that man hallucinating. It could be, you never know. You can't be in the house too long, I know that much. It could be a massive hallucination. Could be real. Could be pesticides. Could be a premonition what the hell's going to happen in Ohio. I mean, I'm not saying that that's going to be the thing, but chemicals in the ground, mutated vegetables and vegetation and zombies. I mean, you never know. But anyways, guys, I'm glad I was able to get this done and get everything saved. Thank you all for showing up today. Like I said, I'm not going to go for a long stream because I am hungry. And I got to go find something to eat before I start hallucinating and thinking that food is trying to eat me, which that's never going to work because I'm just going to go down fighting and chewing on food. So, but thank you guys for showing up. I will definitely keep you all posted as time goes through. Get some more stuff. I'll probably be doing some more test streams. May try to do something over the weekend if possible. If so, I'll post it up. Definitely keep an eye out on Twitter. I started working with that, so I'm trying to get everything interconnected so when I do go live or do something, it's over multiple platforms, as well as I have it set up for TikTok. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that because TikTok is a whole different thing. But so far I got it set up for YouTube, of course. Facebook is new. And we'll just see what it can handle. It may only can handle 2 right now, so we'll see. But definitely, if there's anything that you guys want to see or whatnot, the next episode, of course, besides this weekend, will be Wednesday. Let me know in the comments or anything like that, or post something on my page and communicate, and we can see what we can try to come up with for the next episode. So, yet again, thank you all for showing up, and be good at what you do, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, you guys take it easy. Bye.